going on? It's your boy King David. Let's go, let's get it. I wanted to drop a quick video while I was out on the AM walk. Guys, normally I don't like going live because I'm super fasted right now. I'm about an hour, I don't know, 15 or something like that. So, you know, I might not sound as herky as I normally would and up, right? But I'm fasting, man. I don't know what to tell you. Your boy is starving. That brother's starving right now. That brother's starving. Anyway, man, this message just came to me, and I didn't want to wait till after 10 a.m. after I start eating. So I wanted to put this out here. A lot of these leftover modern men are shaming men left and right and attacking us for no reason. Now, gentlemen, I'm not talking about physical. I'm talking mental, and it's just as worse, or just as bad, if not worse. Think about it. You know, a lot of us right now, sunlight's feeling good. Let me get back in the sun. A lot of us right now are going our own way. We're mindless. We're not participating in dating. We're just guys out here focusing on ourselves, becoming the best version of ourselves. If we have kids, becoming the best father we can be, enjoying life, enjoying every day, doing what we're here to do in this realm, which is, you know, allow our soul to live. You know, we're all here in this school on earth, and just, you know, trying to develop our souls as best we can, and dropping as many generational curses and you know, I'm saying ties or soul ties, right? Now, a lot of us are minding our business. We're really getting close to God. We're not causing any problems. We're not bothering. We're not chasing women down. We're not begging women. We're not in their spaces. We're not in their faces. You know, we're doing what we need to do, and it shouldn't be a problem, you think. To the contrary, it's a huge problem. There's a lot of women out here that are attacking men that are going their own way, and you're just like, well, wait a minute now. You were just telling us that we were a problem because we were always in your spaces, we were always making you feel uncomfortable, woo, 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 woo. But now you're telling us because we're not approaching you, that's also a problem. See, gentlemen, what they did was discredit all those years of Me Tooing it, saying all this and that. And then now that we're doing what they asked, they have a problem with it. It was never about that. You know, it was always about getting attention, doing what's needed to subjugate, you know what I'm saying, and get the power out of men's hands, while making a man that's just being a man, you know, doing the social norms that he was taught, making him feel like that's just the most criminal thing in the world to do. Now, am I saying that there weren't women out there that were having huge issues with these goofy, power-hungry men? Yes, there were. And apparently, you know, with all this Diddy stuff coming out, there were some men out there dealing with this too. It was just a part of the beast, man, with these kind of human beings, period. But to try to label all of us like this was disingenuous, man. Come on. And then, you know, now that we're just like, hey, listen, ladies, we understand. We hear your pain. You gotta smash that like button. You know, we hear your pain. If you're coming in from the shorts feed, top right, 3 dots, hit the like button from there. And we're leaving them alone, and now it's a problem still. It's a problem still. And the breeze off of this creek is chef's kiss. Anyway, if you wanted us to leave you alone, and it was about men allowing women to bask in their femininity and be who they want to be, and liberate it, and smash guys, and have a roster, and have a career, and become and go as you please, then why is it a problem now that we're leaving you alone? Why are there so many hit pieces out on men that are minding their own business and going their own way? Why are there so many women content creators out there calling us sassy and saying that we're trying to flip the roles of dating? And what are you talking about? We're leaving you alone, and we're building a new way of dating. Now, you guys pick up on this and run with it on the channels now. Put out information early in the AM so you can do what you got to do. Put out this MGTOW stuff. Come on, let's go. You know, we're building a new way of dating within this ecosystem. Hey, what's going on, fam? What's going on? I appreciate you. Salute to all those in the chat. You know, we're building a new ecosystem for dating. You kicked us out of the old way of things out. Now hear us out. You wanted traditional men, you didn't want traditional men, because traditional men approach women and and protector, provider, and tell a woman you ain't gonna be dressing like that. So you didn't want that. So instead of getting what you wanted, which I guess a broken man, we step away from your ideology of what you want this new man to be that don't go with. So we're making our own thing, and we're telling women, hey, just to make sure that there's a distinct difference between this old method of dating, old earth, and this new method of dating with us on the 5D and everything up. You know what I'm saying? We need women to approach, because in this modern time, it's the safest thing for women, and they can go about their day and be la 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 land. And when they're ready to approach a man, i.e. wash their ass, shave their legs, got some perfume on, their breath is fresh, they'll do what they have to do. It ain't on us anymore to do that in this new way that men have developed for us that have ascended. They're trying to get close to God and have a relationship with God. It has to be this way. You can't be a man of God and your whole goal every day is chasing down women. What kind of man of God are you? You think that's what God sent you here to do? Cold approach women all day? No, my brother. No, you're lost. Go find God and get back to the real men tribes. But to those women out there that are lost and leftover, and I say leftover in the most respectful way. When you see these titles leftover, we're saying leftover because you're the leftover women from the old way of doing things. The patriarchy or matriarchy or whatever people traditionally, roles that we had, you women destroyed it. And now that we're coming up with new ways of dating, now you're trying to tell us we need to go back to the old way you destroyed. No, leftover women, you destroyed that. Now take your title of leftover woman, like a dinosaur, something way out of its time, an element in place, and do what you got to do. We have better things to do. You know what I'm saying? We don't need you to give us permission on choosing signals. Well, listen, when a girl walks up to you and give you and then you're supposed to move in. But if she gives you a what? I'm not doing this. We're not doing this. See, it's about control. Let me tell you something, gentlemen. Real quick before these people start riding up and down this road like crazy. It's about control. I'm gonna tell you, man. I'm watching a lot of videos lately, and I just see the same kind of dynamic with these women. It's like they're always talking about a man's power. Oh, a man can just do what he want to do. A man can be the only one that starts a relationship. A man can just run the world. A man can just go anywhere. It's penis envy, dude. They want to be men. They want to be males without saying it. They're so envious of everything that we do. They're mad that we can pee standing up. You know what I mean? Everything that we can do. They're mad that we're able to penetrate and not be penetrated. Hence the reason why a lot of females try to turn you out, trying to plug you or poke you with something, whatever that these modern women be trying to do to men, to emasculate you. It's modern day buck breaking. We keep talking about these females or your modern day slave masters for a reason. They have taken the playbook from the white supremacists and they're applying it in modern times. They're over here psychologically tricking you. Hey, you ain't shit. You came from slaves. You ain't nothing. All right? What? I didn't come from that, fool. You know what I'm saying? That is not where my lineage, came from. We might have, won or lost the war or whatever. But that don't mean that all of history before we lost, we were the slaves. No. It's called his story for a reason. When you win, you rewrite it how you want to. But listen, guess what y'all are doing right now? The AI society we're running on is allowing y'all to push forward these crazy agendas. And now you have it how you want to, and it's not good enough. You want to rewrite history and make it seem like we're doing something wrong by trying to come up with a new method of dating. You're watching history being made. We're coming up with new ways of dating, because the old way was destroyed, by modern women. You got what you wanted, and now that it's completely destroyed, now you're trying to, well, why aren't you guys the way it used to be? And why? It can't be that way over here in the United States of A. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. We are past that. Overseas now, they get that treatment, of course, because they're still, you know what I'm saying, in those, old way traditional values. The women have them as well. But y'all have lost it, but you leftovers still remember the old way. And that's why you keep being on these dating shows and these platforms. I remember when a man used to, even women in their like late 20s, yeah, I remember back, I heard of my uncles used to, and we don't care. That is back, that is prehistoric, that's might as well be hundreds of years ago to men at this point. We're talking about right now. What's going on with you? Well, you're confusing and you want to move like men. You want to have a roster. So you mean to tell me you bobbing on anywhere between 1 to 6 penile at any given time and you're winning. Oh, you're a boss. What are you talking about? You're sucking dicks. What, how are you trying to mentally manipulate? I'm gonna tell you something. Let me tell you this, and I'm just gonna be straight up, man. Listen, you're not leading me if you're out here sucking penis. I don't care what you think. You got a roster of men? No, 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 no. You have men that have your ass on their roster. What are you talking about? You're getting smashed. Your cheeks are getting smashed. You're getting penetrated. You're allowing a vessel of someone else inside of your body. Why are you allowing for modern ideology to confuse you as to what's going on whenever you're laying with a man? Look, man, I'm an OG. Never been penetrated, never gonna happen. I'm a real man. I do the penetrating. So when you're sitting here talking this stuff, yeah, I got a roster, shut your goofy ass up. No, you got men that have you on their roster and they're over here smashing your cheeks and leaving their kids wherever they feel like it. While you feel tough, no, you're scarred. And then they run around with all these different requirements. Like I said, they have these new ideologies because they're allowed to have this freedom of liberation. But they still remember guys chasing them. But the guys that used to chase women, they have to deal with women that think like this, man. You think and move like men. It's disgusting. Hey, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? She always drives by when I'm in here getting in that ass. You know what I'm saying? Every time I'm cooking, she drives by. That's how I know I'm doing the right thing. You need to get yourselves together. Now, this new way of dating, we'll come up with a name for that too. Guys are always on it. But you see it being formed and you don't like it because you still remember and you can still see videos of the old times. Well, they're gone. You done told us that over and over again. So traditional men are coming up with a new way to be traditional in modern times. And you're seeing it happening before your eyes. So you thought that like women will just take whatever the AI ideology, you know what I'm saying, that's being pushed on us of the trending times or whatever. No, 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 no. We build shit. We make stuff. Things don't sound right. We start over and we build again. And that's what we're doing. So how are you trying to control the old way of dating? You know what I'm saying? That you destroyed, that some guys are still out here cold approaching. You know what I'm saying? These dinosaurs. How are you trying to, you know what I'm saying, control that and control this new way of dating that we're coming up with that's safe for all parties involved? Women get to approach men. Let's get some of this in the background. Can you see that? Y'all see that? Yeah, let's get some of that in the background. Women are approaching men that they feel that they're attracted to, they feel safe with, that they know that they're the kind of leader and provider that would be great around kids. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Not getting cold approached by random strangers that they don't know nothing about nothing, and just because their ego is in the way, they're like, yes, this sounds good. No, we're not doing that no more. And as a man, I want a woman with some sense. My mother approached my father, and you're going to sit here and tell me that this way of dating has never been done. It has always been done, but it doesn't really make money if women are cold approaching men, because women don't need to approach with anything. They can cold approach a man at any place without a car ride or anything. Whereas a man has to get his money together, spending money, putting it in the economy, giving AI Big Brother what he wants, taking women on dates, putting money in the economy, giving AI Big Brother what he wants, buying outfits, sometimes having to put down deposits, having your vehicle together. All this stuff is, dude, you got to remember, this country's about money. When you get back to knowing that it's all about money and take race and everything out of it, you will understand how everything works here. Okay? It's a matrix, but it's a matrix built on money. You know what I'm saying? And it's all about money. Now that, guys aren't dating like we used to, the economy is hurting. Women aren't getting free meals. Women aren't getting free money. Women are having to make sure they show up to work or they're getting fired. Now they're talking about OF is being investigated, which is a primary source of money for good-looking women online. Once that collapses, you're going to have a lot of broke, homeless women looking to branch back to men, and it's already happening. But with us moving over to this new way of dating, we don't approach them. So it's not like, oh, we don't know a bottomed out broke bitch from a woman that's just working. Now we do. She approaches that. We know what's going on. See, before we're approaching them, we don't know a chick that's on her last dollar. We don't know nothing. Now you do. The ones on their last dollar are the ones that are working hard and sore all the time, are the ones online complaining. The ones that come up with a news story every day to complain about men, to get their views up, to keep making that moolah. That's all that this is, man. Once you understand this stuff, dude, you don't care what they really say. You just make sure you're putting out your counter content. And this is my counter. You know, you always see these women online when guys are trying to have discussions with them on panels, just discussions. And they're like, well, my counter, no, dummy. It's not supposed to be a counter. It's a conversation. It's a conversation. You know what I'm saying? A rebuttal maybe, but a counter, like a counter punch? Why are you thinking you need a counter punch? Why is everything a counter punch with you? We're over it, man. We're over it. You guys, I'm doing the best I can. At any point in time, if anything sounds funny, remember, haven't eaten nothing since 5 p.m. yesterday. That brother's starving. Let's keep it trucking. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm going to sum this up. What time are we working with here? You know what I mean? Linda, I'm going to get to you in a second. 17 minutes. Not long enough. Hey, bro, how you doing? First time watching. Great advice. Wisdom. Thank you for sharing. Absolutely, Linda. Drop by anytime, Miss Lewis. We appreciate all the ladies that come over and, bless us with your divine feminine energy and understand where we're coming from, because we mean nothing but the best. And, there is a new way of dating that's being developed. And like I've spoken before, there's a huge shift out here where the lower vibrational people, 3D people, and the 5D people, the higher vibrational people, have to separate. And part of the separation process is this new way of dating where women are going to have to approach men. And again, it's modern, it's trendy. Women that are even somewhat in some kind of weird, strong, independent mood, they can kind of transition into this because they feel they're taking the power back still. I don't understand how women can consider themselves modern women, and you want a man to approach you. You want to give the man all the power while trying to claim that you're a powerful, independent woman. You make no sense. What you are is lazy, and you're terrified of rejection. And you come up with all these different, I'm gonna start taking apart these women on these panels on one of my channels. That's why you see me moving things around, because I want to drop serious videos. They're not going to be as often as the content I drop daily, but serious videos breaking down the babbling nonsense of these women on the panels. And also we're going to break down these women that are on these panels, and also these pandering dudes. Like, they don't get no breaks over here. But we're going to break down these women on these panels that are operating in emotion, because they'll say a bunch of stuff that makes no sense. And if you're watching them in that moment, you can tell that they're reliving whatever trauma or whatever triggered them to go on a panel and say something stupid like, you know, a single mother wouldn't date a single father. You know what I'm saying? Hang on, homie. I don't even know what you said. It's blocked you automatically. Yeah, all I seen was CI at the end, and I just blocked him automatically. It might have been like a joke or something, but you know, I'm having a serious discussion with serious people, and all that trolling stuff is dead. I don't know why y'all still try to do it over here on my channel. It is dead. That it doesn't work on me, man. I'm putting out serious information, and I have content creators that watch me come over here, get ideas, and then I'm not worried. Just chill out. You know what I'm saying? Save the trolling to the end, or don't at all, basically, or I'll block you. I don't really care. Anyway, this is the way it is. It's a new way of dating. We'll come up with a name for it, but this is modern dating. Like, it's better that women approach you, and all that signaling and all that. That comes from an insecure place. If you're a human being and you find another human being attractive, and you know that the person will receive you, meaning if you're a heterosexual male and you know what I'm saying, you know the woman is or whatever, you're good to go. You know what I'm saying? Don't be forcing any of your non-majority lifestyle on people that, you know, you have no idea, you know what I'm saying, if they're that way or not, right? You need to assume that most people are doing what the majority of people do, which are, you know what I'm saying, a certain way. They flagged me so quick for this kind of stuff, man. You have to be real careful. And that's the reason why that group feels like they can just go to my TikTok and start flirting and doing weird stuff that they would never do, because they're highly protected. Highly protected. So now they're able to bully people that they claimed were bullying them before. It's the craziest thing. We live in a weird world, but I see what's going on, and I don't, you know what I'm saying? It basically what's happened is, basically social media has allowed people with unhealed traumas and psychological problems to find a way to project it onto large groups of people. A lot of these people have unhealed trauma. A lot of these people are egomaniacs, and they'll do anything for likes, clicks, and views. They don't understand the level of impact they have on their subscribers. They don't care, and it's a mess out here. But again, trained by the government, worked for the White House. I can see any of this idiotic stuff a mile away. I do not care. Again, I'm on here trying to give men and good women a different option, as opposed to feeling like we have to get out here and go on dates. We have to get out here and get on dating websites or apps. We have to entertain people, you know, like men, we have to chase women down, entertain these narcissistic women that are trained to be this way, because that's what society has trained women to do. Why would they train them to be anything otherwise? Why would you train the women, or society period, to look within? You want them to look for brands. You want them to look for clothing. You want them to look at cars, so they buy stuff. So they're distracted. So you don't want women to look inward, and unfortunately for most women, they're hive-minded. So when they see a woman that they think's attractive and men like, they'll do what she does. Men don't care. I don't care what any other dude's doing. I don't care how many women a guy gets. He's not me. I'm not him. I don't care what he does. You know what I'm saying? I don't get jealous of no man. I could care less what other men are doing. You know, hats off to them for getting women. Hats off to them for getting clout. I don't pick them apart. I just have nothing to do with them. And right now, the dating market, you know what I'm saying, with women, there's so many narcissists. I hate saying the N-word, but it's just, they're just all about themselves, their look, money, and I'm not interested in that. Like, I'm just not. Don't blame it on my age. It's not that, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going overseas to get some cheeks. It's not that. It's just I'm not interested in airheaded, easily persuaded females that look kind of good, but everybody's been in the box, so it's not special anymore, man. It's just and they're trying to convince us that should be okay. Like, hey, listen, she has 50, 60 bodies. What does that matter? Well, all of society, you know, all of history, it's mattered. So it matters still. And I'm not going to let you convince me otherwise. Just like you'll never convince women that a broke man that stays broke and don't have any ambition is a good move. You're not going to convince them of that. It's never going to happen. And why should it be? And that guy could have easily, slid over a little bit. I mean, it's the whole road out here. I guess we need to be in the bushes. I'm going to go ahead and hug a tree for everybody out here right now. You know what I'm saying? That the tree instill knowledge upon me. Listen, y'all. The new breed of men, we get gaslit and made fun of by a lot of these low vibrational females and males, but while they're making fun of you and laughing on their videos or whatever, they're crying themselves to sleep. They are completely, like they're in understanding that there's a new type of lifestyle and way of being that's intact with nature, getting in touch with oneself and not worrying about what other people think, that you're already tapped into, that they're going to wait until it completely starts trending to jump onto. But until then, let's make fun of it and try to be cute. All of you people trying to be cute, whenever it becomes mainstream, you will be held accountable. I'm not going to let you code switch. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to call you goofballs out. Some of them are doing it already. I only speak on content creators because that's the niche I'm in. But you already see more people speaking about, alpha males or alpha females or dating coaches that were telling you about methods of speed dating coaches telling you crazy stuff. Now all of a sudden you're talking about getting in touch with your inner self, healing and all that first, and then they're just jumping on board, transitioning, man. You can just see it. I watch stuff. Like, I don't just consume, I watch stuff. I watch I look at things for certain reasons, to see trends, to see people move from one way that they thought ideology-wise to a new way. You know what I'm saying? And I watch it. You know what I'm saying? Because they're watching stuff and they're trying to stay ahead of the game, and then I'm already ahead of the game, so they're just trying to get caught up to me, basically. And these same people always have a lot to say, while parroting or regurgitating the same information over and over and over. Again, remember, new kind of man in society, we're wanting a different kind of woman. This kind of woman can't be this egotistical weirdo like y'all been giving us. Like, we're not gonna fall for it, because most of the way women been taught, if they're not strong-minded and strong-willed, is to manipulate everything, lie about everything, manipulate, and just act like it's nothing. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not on that, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not on that. And it's not completely their fault. They are trained from, being kids to play this dating game. If you like a guy, then don't tell them, do this and that. These are all stupid ass manipulative games that you should never be playing. You like somebody, you approach them. You don't like someone, you don't watch them anymore. You find something else to watch. If you find someone attractive, just admit what it is and move on. You know what I mean? But like, this new way of dating, it's going to be women are going to be forced to be more honest. The women are going to want to be more honest that are doing it, like approaching a man and admitting that she finds him attractive. You know what I'm saying? Things like that, just basic stuff. And that way they can't hide behind all of these different veils. They used to be able to hide behind a man approaching them. So, they could always like clown you if they wanted to, act like they were never interested, or at the end of the day say, no, he approached me, so who? No, not no more. It's not like that. They need to be held accountable. There's no way of dating is holding them accountable, and they don't want that. The old heads that just don't want the old way of dating to go away while complaining about it the whole time. So it is what it is. Just want to get out here and drop this message while I was on my walk, man, before I hit these weights hard, and still gotta go for this run. I guess I'm kind of procrastinating a little bit, honestly. That's really what I'm doing. But I don't go off how I feel. The work needs to get done, so it will. All right? That's how men move. All right, y'all? Smash that like button. Drop me a comment whether you agree or disagree. Let's chop it up. Share the live stream. Let's keep building this channel. Love and light. I'm your brother, and I'm out.